Hello and welcome to part 8 of my March 2014 update. As you can see, I've got another 2 videos to do after this. I'll put them all on the bed so I can do these one after the other. This part there is Blu-rays and some DVDs. I think mainly DVDs in this part actually. So we'll start with Philomena. This is a Pathé released 20th Century Fox. Comes with a nice zip case, glossy effect to it. There's the special features at the back. It is billed as a comedy. I mean, probably didn't find it funny, but it's a really good film anyway. Yeah, it stars Steve Coogan, who co-wrote it, and Dame Judi Dench, who plays the titular character Philomena Lee, who's still alive. And it's a story about how when she was young, she was in a nunnery, or what it's called, convent, and then they given the baby up for adoption, and it's her search to find her son. Back of the and the front of the case is the same as the zip case, so it does have an ultraviolet copy inside, and then we have the disc there as well. But I highly recommend seeing that. It was nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars in this year, but it didn't win. I didn't expect it to win, but it was nice to see it got recognition. I'll put the back in afterwards. I always hate putting zip cases back on. Next up is a Masters of Cinema release. And this film was believed lost for a while and was refound, and this is Wake and Fright. And this is number 88. There's a spine there, and then there's the back special features. Try not to get too much glare on here so you can read that. It was quite light outside when I started doing these videos, and the last 2 I did were about 25 minutes each, so within the last sort of hour it's got darker. I haven't got a lot of light in this room at the best of times, so it's awkward sometimes for this to show up properly. The back. I'll show you the booklet, quite a big booklet in this one. This Australian film. So here's the, again, usual booklets. Nice artwork in there, quite a lot of text, but as I say many a time, well worth reading if you get a chance. Images there. When I do used to show these titles, I didn't usually show the booklet. And I did start showing them when I was doing the single videos. But I always thought it's worth showing them because it's nice to know what you're going to get. Because I know a lot of people don't always show the booklets. It's always good to see what's inside. I mean, I'm not going to be able to pause and read it because I've got my hand all over it, but it just gives you an idea of what to expect. And there's the details about how to view it. We do have some inside artwork. So you've got the chapter headings there. We have a Blu-ray and DVD. We don't tend to get actually many, well, I haven't had any for a while now, single DVD releases from Massive Cinema, and I do have some gaps in the number, catalogue numbers for DVDs. Were some announced, but I think a lot of them converted to dual formats. So it'd be nice if they could just fill the gaps in, just for sake of completion. I know they'd rather release Blu-rays if they got the chance. So there's the inside artwork, and probably something that you won't see on any other film, I doubt anyway. There we are. Contains strong scenes of kangaroo hunting and slaughter. Usually BBFC would ban something like that, but or force cuts, but it's part of the context of the film, so it's not as if animals killed for the film purely, but there's that one. Next one is last the Blu-rays actually in the video. This is Metro Manila. This is a Filipino film. This was supposedly, someone told me on one or mentioned on one of the forums that this was going to be cancelled as a Blu-ray to come out as DVD only. And I kept the order open, and I don't know if there's changed in the end back to being Blu-ray as well, or something, but it has come out on Blu-ray, luckily. So I always tend to, with these things, they get converted to DVD, or there's the DVD only release. I don't tend to pick them up straight away, anything I really want. I mean, Blu-rays, if it's not like this, I'll pick it up, but DVDs, I'm a bit more hesitant. Which is why I don't buy a lot of the artificial eye DVDs. Apart from that as well, there's enough coming out as there is, and I'd rather spend my money on Blu-rays when I got the chance. But a couple of extra features there, a trailer and a behind the scenes featurette. This is released on Independent, not a label I'm familiar with. They've done a lot, well, they have. This is the first Blu-ray, but no inside artwork, but that's not a problem. And there's the disc there. So we're on to DVDs now. To do the save the BFR one to last, because it was a bit long to share. This is another one I picked up in the Odeon Entertainment Group flash sale on their website, and this is Mr. District Attorney. This is the Hollywood Studio Collection. Probably the only actor there that most people will be familiar with is Peter Lorre, who doesn't appear on the cover here, unfortunately. No extra features on this at all. 68 minutes, so it's not a particularly long film. We do have a card in here to get a free DVD, but this offer has its offer has now expired. I did get it myself, as I think I mentioned in the other video when I showed these titles. On their website I filled the form in and got it. I think at the time it wasn't available for sale, but I'm sure you can pick this up now somewhere. And this is worth £12.99. I wouldn't pay £12.99 for any of these releases, particularly. £6 at the most if it's not really one, but I tend to wait till these about £3 or £4 before I pick them up. Not saying the picture quality is bad, but some of them I tend to find the blind buys, and as I don't really want to spend a lot of money. But most ones I picked up have been okay, so it's not as if they're rubbish films. Next up is I think it's the last one of these I've got to show. And it's got another one pop up somewhere, but this is New York Confidential. Again, this is a Hollywood Studio Collection. Got Broderick Crawford in, probably more well known on this, and Anne Bancroft. I think it's probably Anne Bancroft's first film, or one of her first films. More well known for The Graduate and other films, but again, no extra features on this, no booklets, but they don't always have booklets inside. We do have, like with the District Attorney one there, that one there, we do have some alternate artwork there, which is nice. Not a reversible sleeve, but just alternate poster. And there's a disc there. And this one's 88 minutes, so a little bit longer. Okay, where are we? Okay, what we got? I mean, I've done now in this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, it's got these last 3 to show. This next one is released by Matchbox Films, and this is Airedale. Now, I was in Bristol a few weeks ago, looking to pick up some titles because in the FOP, because I always have these sort of films quite cheap. There wasn't really a lot I wanted. Most of the stuff I already had I wasn't too bothered about, but I saw this and I was intrigued, and I had no idea where. Well, I could see what it was about, but I had no idea what it was going to be like. But I'm familiar with those 2 films, Afterlife and Still Walking, so I thought I'd pick this up for £3 or £4. I've read a couple of reviews on Amazon and elsewhere, and got really good reviews. So it's a quite quirky film. It's very sort of grown-up film. You see, it contains strong sex references and nudity. But it's about a air doll, or blurb doll, was probably more familiar with the name of, who comes alive. And this is the story of that. But so I do like a lot of these sort of Korean films, Japanese films like these. And this one's Japanese, but humour that we don't tend to have in our films. But I would recommend picking this up. Haven't watched it yet. Been meaning to watch since I've got it, but not got around to it. Again, it's a sort of very long film, 2 hours, so almost 2 hours. Let's try and find time to watch that. Again, I might actually watch this one tonight. I know I said I probably was going to watch something else tonight, but I might watch this one instead. It's got a trailer and a B-roll. Next up is it's an Artificial Eye DVD release. Now I said I don't pick these up normally, but this was it's an older title, so it was cheaper. And this is Crude Awakening. It's a documentary. It's got Dog Wolf involved in this as well. I wasn't sure if I had this actually. I knew I didn't have it on Artificial Eye, but I wasn't sure if it's been released on Dog Wolf, but it hadn't. And I do like these kind of documentary films. And there have been a few documentary films on Dog Wolf about oil. H2 Oil was one, and some other ones, but it's obviously a different one. And it's about the oil crash. But yeah, if I get a chance to pick up any documentaries, I always pick them up, because they're always interesting, and a lot of them don't tend to get out of date really, because they're sort of about issues, and even if you're sort of watching it for 5 years after it's been made, it's still interesting to watch, because you always learn something. This does have interview with the directors. Again, sort of trying to get the focus on this. We have a trailer, bonus chapter, I suppose, an extra scene, and then extended interviews. So it's very nice. It's interesting to see actually Dog Wolf and Artificial Eye on there as well. So probably I don't know how they've come to be involved in this together. But this is an Artificial Eye release as such, number 373. Just inside we have some other titles that have been released. Lady Chatterley, which I want to pick up, but I'd rather have the 2-disc version, and I keep seeing the 1-disc version. Like Hanukkah, I've got a box set on DVD, but it's one of the ones that was supposed to be coming out on Blu-ray this year, and some other ones there as well. I think I've got that one, and I've got Zidane on Blu-ray. But yeah, always do some good films like Artificial Eye. And the final one, which I'll say I'll leave to last, is the BFI release, and this is The Big Melt. It's a film by Martin Wallace and Jarvis Cocker, with music by Jarvis Cocker. Don't seem to get many BFI releases. Get a lull, and then about 3 or 4 come out at the same time. But there are some good ones coming out later this year, which I'll have mentioned previously, but I'll show you when I get them. So special features got the music performed live at the Crucible. Crucible is in Sheffield, where they play the snooker. Let's see, that's where Jarvis Cocker's from. Interview there, rehearsal. So quite nice. Not a lot of extra features, but in running time about 90 minutes. The actual film itself 71 minutes. It's just what it's about. I think it's just footage relating to the steel industry, and then just set to the music. The music was composed to fit the film rather than the clips to fit the music. And then we have some of the releases. So I'll do as one of my in-depth collection videos, or this will be a multi-part one. I do want to show my BFI releases off, but haven't had a chance to see one of those videos for quite a while. But there's some documentary ones there. about steel as well. Probably will have some of the stuff clips in this from there. We have the disc here. I'll show you the booklet in a moment as well. Again, some more releases there as well, including a central office information release, which we haven't had one of those for a while. It's nice that they put another one of those out soon. So I'll show the booklet. It's a larger booklet because it's a DVD. So we have, and this one has slightly thicker pages. And there's all the credits. So yeah, so not probably this in pack booklet as some other ones, because there's obviously it's called the credits at the end, but there's still quite a bit in there. So that's a big melt. That's number 999. Although they haven't actually used all the catalogue numbers because there's quite a few blanks still. But that's the last one of that sort of range of numbers. So that's all the ones for this video. So I do have 2 more piles there. I think there's 8 in that pile and there's 6 in that pile. And that'll be the rest of March, and then I'll say April will be following those. Luckily this video is a bit shorter than the other ones. Not much shorter, but trying to keep about 15 minutes if I can. So as usual, please rate, comment and subscribe, and until my next video, thanks for watching.